Hey everyone, it's Carrie. We are going to go to two stores today, not Home Goods. We're going to go to HomeSense and then we're going to go to the at-home store. Rather than do two shorter videos, I figured I would just combine the two. So this is what we're going to do today. I love those blue cabana stripe umbrellas. We've got a bar cart tucked away over here. See how cute would this one look with all of those Morris & Co. watering cans for the garden, the little tools, maybe a little thing of flowers out there for the back patio. I don't have a bar cart, but I'm really kind of feeling like this needs to be the summer that I get a bar cart for the patio. They've got some pretty good patio furniture still in the stores. $800. I love the greens on this. It's a really pretty set. All right, $600. I've liked this set since they had it, but I really, really love those popsicle pillows. What do y'all think of those? So 2-pack, $25. I just feel like nothing says summer better than popsicles. $2,500. I cannot believe that this set is still in the store. The other set sold. This is such a good dupe for the Pottery Barn set. Also, I like these outdoor pillows too. I love the black piping with that minty green. Super pretty. But that patio set, that's a pretty good deal for all that furniture. Check out some little odds and ends over here. Little fake, I think it's a snake plant. $80 for that topiary. The Nate Berkus table is still in the store, $1,300. That's another great outdoor set. They have the smaller giraffe in the store. Ooh, it's on sale now too. So if you need a giraffe for your yard, they have it. They also still have these super fun color little side tables. They've still got the plaid ottomans. Those, both the tables and those ottomans I'm seeing at the Home Goods stores also. So you're gonna see a lot of crossover of the products. Okay, here's another big bar cart here. This one's marked down below 200. That color wouldn't go with my patio, but it is really pretty and that is meant for outside. I love that light fixture. That one's $800. It's huge. So one of the big differences with the HomeSense store, it's more of the big stuff. More lighting, more chandelier pendants, furniture, things like that. Area rugs. One of you requested we look at area rugs. I promise we will do that this next week. What else were there? I wrote down all the little requests that you all put through. So we'll be looking at coffee tables, end tables. That was the other thing someone asked for. So if there's ever something that you want me to go on the hunt for in a store, just let me know. Got some good floor lamps over here. One of you had shared that you got this floor lamp and the two side table lamps. I love those. $70 for that one. Very pretty green. $60, $50. Let's see, green's tucked away back here. The ones for $100, these are kind of cool with those. They're green. They almost kind of look like geodes. Gorgeous classic gold. And this beautiful lamp, this one, it is white and there's like little bits of gold on there if you can see those. Thomasville right there with the hammered base. I'm not shocked that that tree is still in the store. It was like $2,500. It's beautiful, but I think it's going to end up somewhere in like a commercial business. I mean, unless, look, in the area where this store is, there's people that can afford that $2,500 tree. Dr. Phillips area is pretty, it is upscale. I don't live here, but it's upscale. It's a beautiful community though. We've got some gorgeous lamps in here. They've got really good dining around here also. I like that green glass. I love the feather shades. I know it's not everyone's thing, but I kind of love those. Ooh, there's a Crabbit shade in here too. That's a good find. Some pretty good patterns in here. I like this one too. And this little cutie is also on sale. I think this is such a pretty lamp. I love the matching shade, and then it has that little bit of like fringe across the bottom. $2,000. This is another great patio set. This one was one, if you remember, before I purchased the set I had, I really kind of thought about that one, but I had made a solid decision to not do wicker in the backyard or wicker type furniture because, well, y'all know we had a falling snake the other day. I don't want them living in my furniture. You see what I'm saying? I need to have a clear sight to everything on the patio. All right, we've got some end tables back here. Let's go see what we've got. Some items I've seen in the store before, few are new. This one's pretty, $100. That's on casters. I think that's really fun. They still have these. I really like these. I think it's a really pretty wood color. Good green over here. This is $200. What do y'all have going on this weekend? $80 Little Morris & Co. there. We've seen that over at HomeGoods. Do y'all have, are you working? Do you get a little time off this weekend? Family plans? I know Father's Day is Sunday. Happy Father's Day. A little bit in advance there. Nightstands, $130. $80 for the little ottomans. There's some pretty creamy colors in here. Some clearance items. Let's see. That credenza. I really like that credenza, and I've seen it at, it's on sale here for $500. It's at HomeGoods also. I was just double checking to make sure there's no damage on that one. That one was in really good shape. Sometimes, you know, when things go clearance, they'll have like a little bit of a scuff or scrape on them. They're all really good. Those are fun chairs. Pillows not included, but those do go really well with that. Okay, then I found a super cool piece. So this is new in the store. It's $1,000. This thing is wood, like solid woods. I love this. I think you're going to put flatware in there. That was all lined in there. Absolutely gorgeous. That would be so good for storage in your dining room, breakfast area. It's a great piece. Universal Furniture, that's the Summerhill serving. I love to see pieces like this come into the store. Got some wild pillows there. This is a big credenza over here. I like the acrylic handles. So it has that kind of front linen look on that one. This dresser's still in the store. Jumping through, showing off some of the chairs over here. I love the floral pattern on this one. $350. We've got casters on the front 2 legs. Take a peek through some of the garden items. Our stores still have plenty of items for garden, so we're not changing to holiday anything quite yet in the stores. The home goods stores and HomeSense stores, the next shift that they will make will be the back to school. So we've got gorgeous flower pots here. So you'll start to see the items come in for college dorms. Ooh, I like that table. Really pretty flower pots in here. I always love to browse their end caps because they typically have them done so pretty. And we've got all of our frogs here. And a little update on my tomato plants. I had to take them all down. I think we just ran through like harvest. We got all the tomatoes off those that we could. And then I started having a big squawking bird come into the yard and start trying to get at anything that was left. So that is all down. So now I've got 3 empty flower pots that I need to figure out what's next. Ooh, these are so pretty. The terracottas are gorgeous. Even with my more modern decor, I still like to mix in terracotta pots out on the patio. I just think they're so pretty. Good creamy color pots. It's a lot of different finishes on the different flower pots today. Sorry, I was waiting for someone to walk behind me. Sometimes if I when I freeze frame like that, it's that I'm trying to let other people just go by, stepping out of their way, but I also just don't want to swing a camera around in their face. That would be so rude. I love these. I also love these. I think these are fantastic flower pots. They're on stands. They've got a metal stand on those. I think those are really nice. So many pretty glazes on the different flower pots. For all of you that, oh look, there's the prom dress chairs. They still have them. Shocked someone hasn't come in to get those. We found the wedding dress chairs in Utah. The white ones that match that. Some good bar stools in here. Oh, these are new. Those are $180. I like those. Browse some artwork. Let's all try to guess in the comments, where do you think those blue taffeta satin looking chairs, where do you think those should go? Let me know if it's going to go to a business, if you've got a friend's house you could imagine them in. Let me know where you think those should go. Ooh, I love that one. That to me is beautiful coastal. I like that one. The palm trees right there are also very pretty. They have this one in all the home goods stores too. $80. I like this one too. Kind of a stormy looking sky with the beach. That's pretty. There's some very nice coastal in here today. There's even more flower pots over here. They had an abundance of flower pots. I like this piece of artwork. This one's, I'll tip it here so you can see it. That's pretty funny. I like that one too. It's a good blue. That's very pretty. All right, here's another funky one. What are we doing here, boys? We have a duel of some sort. Okay, this is a new piece, and I love this one. So we've got the sunflower, and it looks like it's on a burlap type fabric. Maybe just like a dark linen. This artwork is in Home Goods also. I love that. It's a pretty like prairie picture. That's a fun sketch. A 2-pack of birds. Those are beautiful. Ah, we've got our lobsters. Those are fun. I'm still trying to think where I would put those blue satin chairs, like where I could imagine those. How are you doing today, sir? Good? All right. We'll browse through some of these items in here, and then we will head over to the at-home store. Now, both of these videos just ended up, I had to edit out quite a bit of stuff. They both ended up just a little bit too short for my liking. I didn't want to just throw up a 17-minute video, so here we are over at the at-home store. This store is over in Claremont. And we're going to check out what's new. So do I need to do, if you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, everyone. We'll do the proper entrance as we go in. But I am so seriously happy that you are all here. So we've got a little summer, a little Halloween. We've got some happy ghosts. I won't go too much into, they had some Halloween. They didn't have a ton of items, but this store at some point will have a ton of items for Halloween. This is a store that definitely packs in the Halloween. $150 for this umbrella. And I did give a disclosure, which was what started a whole like fist fight basically of comments over on the Cracker Barrel one. It's since been removed. My disclosure was very simple. I said I will not show horror type Halloween stuff. It's just not my style. I do like Halloween. I'll show you glamorous, I'll show you vintage, I'll show you some just kind of normal run of the mill, but if it's gross, gory, it's just not my thing. I don't, anyhow. My grandkids also watch this channel, so it's just not my, it's not my thing. It offended someone that, yeah, she believed Halloween was horror and announced her departure, and boy, the comment section got wild with a few people in there. So I cleaned it up. It's all gone. I apologize to anyone that saw that, but that is my disclosure on Halloween. I will show some Halloween, and I know not all of you do Halloween. I get it. I respect it. It is something that I like, but I will not show you yuck stuff, so. Like, these are like To me, this kind of almost falls under almost a little, it's a cake plate. So it kind of borders on that kind of like a little more fancy Halloween. If you don't do Halloween, you're going to be like, what are you talking about, Carrie? Um, but like, I think this stuff is beautiful. Like, I love this little chip dip bowl. That's about as spooky as I go, but I like it to be a little more kind of fancy. It's really cool two-tier dessert plate there too. All right, 25% off of garden statues. They still had a really good selection of garden statues. In all sizes. All right, I'm going to show you that that big statue that was up on the top. It's behind me, down a little lower. So, got some beautiful angels in here. I like those. They kind of look like acorns. She's got up lights. All right, that's that. I'm assuming it's like a cat of some sort, right? Lion, tiger, lion. We got some cool dogs up there. See, that's the look on that snail's face with those big eyes. That's how I looked when I opened up the comment section and went, what happened? Hear no evil, speak no evil, see no evil. Goodness. These are all hand painted up here. They had some of the happiest hippos. Like, I feel like I need this in my yard now. I don't know why, but super cute. This aisle right now is kind of this like juxtaposed between summer and that's what I wanted to say. I just wanted to like put that in the comments and be like, go away. Between a little Halloween and then summer items here. But I'm obsessed with these little hippos. They've got little swim caps on. They've got swimsuits. I think they are absolutely adorable. Just big smile hanging out with the bird. Look at, I couldn't get this one fully out, but it had little baby hippos in their little swim caps and swimsuits. I didn't want to tug and pull and break an ear off or something. Got our little frog lounging there. See, look at her. Hold on here. I got to pull this one out and show you. They all have their little inner tubes in their swimsuits on. Are those not adorable? I love those. Those are actually new-ish to the store because we didn't have those early on in the spring. Got some gnomes. We also have some gorgeous cats right there. And these frogs trying to keep it zen in the comment section. I feel ya. And I know it's not just my channel because I follow a lot of content creators and I see things at times where I'm like, I cannot believe someone said that. Oh, disco. The mushrooms, they all have like sequin on those. Yeah, I feel like that too sometimes. Oh, I like the little frogs right there. The gnomes are also adorable. They come in 3 different colors. These are metal. The purple metal ones right there remind me of blue bonnets back in Texas. These goblets, these are fun. $6 for those. Those are glass. So they will have orange ones up there also. These, I love these pictures. These kind of coordinate with those icon glasses. Those have pumpkins on there. And very pretty. Glass top on that wood base. So I feel like we're bouncing around seasons a little bit, but that's okay. This is the transition. This is how we do it. These are all really pretty flower pots, 25% off. Some of those were buy one, get one 50% off, but I mean, in essence, you're still 25% off-ish, right? You just have to buy two. A little bit of furniture left back here. We've got plenty of outdoor pillows. This store also, by the way, has the biggest selection of cushion replacements that I've ever seen for patio furniture. Reasonably priced, good styles. Yeah, I had wanted to come in the store and be in for a good while to make a longer video, but I had forgotten for some reason what time the store closed. All right, buy one, get one, 50% off, solid colors. So that's a pretty good deal if you're replacing with a solid color. So I hope you all don't mind that I smushed the two videos together. The short videos sometimes feel weird to me. I always try to kind of 20 minutes or more is my target, which means I typically need to have 40 minutes of content, which gives me space for editing, pulling people out in the background, things like that. So that's how we do that. We've got some pretty fun poofs for the patio still. And for as much as I love to wander the stores around, it is so easy for me to lose track of time and be in a store. I've had to set timers for myself because I could wander a store for an hour. Gorgeous big flower pots. I love these. They're so lightweight, but they look heavy. When you get them all potted up, there's flowers in them. I love the lightweight ones because they still look heavy. Browse through some of the patio furniture over here. Plenty of flower pots left. They always carry our stores year-round. Some cushions, some flower pots. Like there's some things that remain in the store all the time, but pretty soon this whole center section in here will be chock full of Halloween inflatables. So this is normally a sectional that they have all pulled together, but they've got it pulled apart so you can see how the pieces are separately. Ooh, those green striped pillows. All of these actually are quite pretty. $25% off over here. These are metal yard art. These wind chimes were real pretty. I'm going to show you, there's like stained glass. Hopefully you can see that one. It has a hummingbird on this one. Got a cardinal there. Butterflies there. I thought these were so pretty. And I love that they were different colors. I love wind chimes. Fun flower pots over here. Some of those are on clearance also. I thought this plant stand was pretty fun. My goodness, there's a lot of emotions over here within these pumpkins. We're just kind of sneak peeking some of the Halloween items. That's a big pretty pumpkin dish right there. You can shop the at-home store online. So they do have a website. You can do shipping. These are pretty. I love the black pillows with that orange and white piping on there. Some good pillows in here. I love these with the little ghosts, the other one with the little mummies. It's so sweet. Does anybody have orange on the back of those? Yes. That one has a stripe. Oh my goodness, that's adorable. Yeah, so just slowly they're starting to fit in Halloween as they start to clearance out other items. Got some little ghost coffee cups. This is a really good size serving tray. And these beaded placemats are so pretty. We've got some other garden. Oh, I like these products. So these are little incense sticks for mosquitoes. The candle and the spray, I use all three of those. We're always trying to keep mosquitoes at bay. We've got some fun, kind of rusted looking garden stakes. Those were pretty. the Salem Brewery just in here with the flower pots. All right, we're going to take a look at some of these decorative items over here. Ooh, these are really pretty candle holders. Also, that's pretty too. Those beads, some were cream and some had this painted black and white pattern. From Indonesia, those are pretty. One is a tray, one is a box. I imagine this whole section pretty soon will change out. They always bring in kind of new items in and around this area. So some of these items have been here, some are new. These are bookends and I think they're gorgeous. They're stone, $15. So you could set them like that. I guess you could set them that way too, right? Either way. That's a pretty tray. Bowl fillers, let's see. What else? What would you like to see at the at-home store? They have everything at this store. They've got furniture, they've got area rugs, probably the largest art department of all the stores. Pottery, they have tons of pottery. Lamps. Let me know what you want me to show. I mean, I can show the seasonal stuff too, but I think we just kind of did a little sneak peek. I like to hold on it for just a little bit. I feel like I love Halloween and the fall. I think I'm not ready to fully dive into it. So, plus I want to give them time to get the shelves set. Butterflies, those are real pretty too. That's a good big white vase right there. And that mirror is really fun. These candles are so pretty. The jars are gorgeous. Those are some fall fragrances tucked away in there. We've got some large pillars over here. How many of you do the candle in the wood container? Please let me know how that works out. I love the look of it, but I just feel slightly nervous with fire and wood. And I know they're not going to sell something that's going to burst into flames, but my brain tells me don't do that. So let me know some feedback. They always have really pretty candles up here towards the front. All right, everyone. And with that, I think we are going to wrap it up. I hope you all have an amazing Saturday today. I will have a home goods video for you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. Take care. Be safe. I'll see you all in the next video.